Craig Robinson was just 1-5 against Dana Altman coming into tonight's Civil War. But after an 80-72 win, Robinson improved his record against Altman, and his Beavers now a game ahead of Altman's Ducks in the Pac-12 standings.
After the game, our Stephen Nelson went one-on-one with the Beavers head coach.
I'm here with Oregon State head coach Craig Robinson. And Craig, the theme of the past couple weeks is maybe not being able to finish, or maybe the past couple years. You've always talked about the process. So to win this game the way you guys did, sort of controlled it, took Oregon's shots, finished it out in a rivalry game, how tangible and how big is this?
It's really important, Stephen. It is yet another sort of step you're taking to being a good team, and to play a team that's this good and be able to take their punches and handle their pressure, and because this is a good team, a very physical team, and be able to stick with your game plan, it shows that we're making progress.
Now, I know when you get to look at the game tape, you're going to be able to see a lot more, but right now, in the heat of it, what are you most proud of with the way your team played tonight?
Oh, easily being able to handle their pressure is the first thing. The second thing is being able to play that team 40 minutes of man-to-man and really holding some very good players under their averages. I think Young was under his, Dotson was under his, Mosier was under his, and those guys are very, very good players. So those two things I think stick out without me having looked at the tape.
Now, you've had this starting lineup for the past few games. Are you really settled in and liking what you're getting from this unit?
You know, I think being a starter and being not a starter is a little bit overrated. We want to put ourselves in the best position against the teams that we're playing against. So, you know, this feels like a good mix right now, but who's to say in a couple of games where the matchups are a little bit different, if it turns out that another lineup is better. But I have to tell you, when Oregon went with a smaller lineup, I was tempted to sort of change our strategy, and I'm glad I didn't. I mean, we were able to really work well with the lineup we had.
Now, that starting lineup does have some youth influx to it. Freshman Alice Cook, Langston Morse-Walker, a sophomore. And at the beginning of Pac-12 play, you talked about how the young guys were really stepping up, and you were disappointed with the vets. Tonight, not so much. The vets stepped up big.
No, the vets really stepped up big, and they stepped up big not only at the game, Stephen, but they stepped up all week at practice. They were the reason why we were so focused from Monday all the way up until Sunday. It's really hard when you have that week, that bye week, and you don't have a game in the middle of the week, and you're used to doing that. So practice can get a little bit squirrely, and you know, our veteran guys, Devon, Roberto, Angus, and Eric and Chalet kept the guys on point all week long.
Craig, you're a Sunday Sports Extra veteran now, second appearance.
Love it. You know me. Anytime I can get in front of the camera with you, I get excited.
That's Craig Robinson after the Beavers winning the 340th installment of the Civil War Series.